Now, yesterday's supplementary governorship election in Ihiala local government area of Anambra State was the culmination of the entire exercise, which began on Saturday, the 6th of November. INEC said it was a necessary step towards delivering a transparent process. But for the state authorities, it's also amounted to additional logistical burden at a time that insecurity continues to be a prime concern. It is the morning after, and with it may have come a sense of great accomplishment for the outgoing state administration, whose candidate for the election was at the end of the day pronounced governor-elect. Now joining us from Oka, Anambra State to reflect on all of that is C.Don Adinuba, the State Commissioner of Information and the Director of Media for the Soludo campaign organization. I want to say thank you very much for joining us today. Now, it is the day after. Talk to us. How is the party, the All Progressive Grand Alliance, receiving the news that they will be returning back to the State House in Oka?
Thank you very much. If you're a leader, you are not considered to have succeeded unless your successor has succeeded. I think Abga has done it once again. And it's not Abga winning, it is actually the people of Anambra State winning. As the governor-elect put it, there is joy in the land. People are happy. People are having drinking, eating, dancing. People stayed awake all night to hear INEC formally pronounce Chukwuma Charles Soludo the governor-elect. This is a time to be proud of being a Nigerian, proud to be called Onye Anambra. We're having it so good. And I'm so happy that it's not just the people of Anambra who have been interested in the election, but all Nigerians have been receiving calls since yesterday from Nigerians from all parts of the country and even beyond. I think this is a good moment, proud moment. We commend the president for allowing INEC to do this job, and we praise INEC for being very professional, and the people of Anambra State to be so law-abiding, so orderly. And of course, the people of Ihiala, I come from Ihiala. For us, that's a crowning glory. We endorse Soludo in a way no local government area, not even Aguata, where he comes from, has endorsed him. We are very proud of our mandate to him.
Well, big congratulations for the win once again, Mr. Adinuba. With this win and with things going on in the State House, what will be the priorities for the new governor, and what will be the first things that he will be seeing to for the state of Anambra?
For what you may regard as symbolic gesture, but it's actually more than that, because it's at the heart of his program of action. Within a few hours of his sworn in, he will head for Okpoko in Obiano local government area, which some people regard as part of Onitsha. Not really part of Onitsha, it's a different place. It's the largest concentration of people with no access to basic amenities of life, what we may call a ghetto. Our own Ajewulo Munshifi live in Lagos. And to make a very important pronouncement, urban renewal, or to extend it to protect the environment. All over the world, the buzzword now is the environment. So, going to Okpoko to let you know what we are doing is in alignment with global expectations and the global program for development. There is a lot of work to be done in urban renewal. But beyond urban renewal, we do have a challenge with environmental issues like erosion, gully erosion, There are over 930 active erosion sites in Anambra State. The resources to fire them are limited. No state government, not Lagos, with all the resources, can fight the number of erosion sites we have in Anambra State. With the rainy season coming to an end, the number must have increased from about 930 to about 1,000. That's a huge challenge. So we require funding, cooperation from the federal government and beyond, multilateral agencies, and so on and so forth. So the environment is it, but not just it. Education, he's an educationist. That's extremely important. Wealth creation as a way to fight not just poverty, but also security. The people we have today engage in different agitation are, most of them have no access to the Commonwealth. People like you and I who are a bit privileged don't engage in such things because we have a reasonable level of income. So we are going to create wealth and ensure a more equitable distribution. These are his cardinal objectives, and will be pursued with so much rigor and vigor.
All right, Mr. Adinuba, let's press it further because we'll be touching on critical issues because we'll be talking about transition right now and succession right now. And it is within the party, but some would say that your principal has left quite a mountain of work for the incoming governor-elect to do. Let's start it off in the area of security. We witnessed some pockets of insecurity during the election. INEC officials, police officers were attacked in the course of the election. And we know this is a problem that Willie Obiano could not handle fully. And right now, one of the issues that probably the incoming governor-elect will be inheriting.
I'm afraid your statement is rather hyperbolic. When it comes to security, Anambra has an excellent record. Those state governments in Nigeria has the record Anambra has in security. What you have had in Anambra is election-related violence. The level of violence went up. It's politically motivated. Now with the election over, I can bet you Anambra will remain the safest state and the most stable and the most peaceful in Nigeria. The election is over. It's not security problem in Anambra is not as endemic as you have in other parts of the state. Purely election related, and it's all over.
Does that mean that the IPOB sit-at-home orders and other situations that, like you said, were election-related, these will cease to exist in the next coming weeks in Anambra State?
Essentially, election-related. Do not forget that IPOB announced repeatedly that there will be no election in Anambra State. But for 8 hours to the election, IPOB reversed its position. I was on a rise about 3 weeks ago, and I did tell the people of Anambra State, and indeed all Nigerians, that IPOB was most likely to reverse its position. And my prediction was based on experience. 4 years ago, IPOB made the same announcement that there will be no election in Anambra State. But with time, it changed its position. So we expect that the sit-at-home order will come to an end very soon. Already there have been statements from IPOB saying that the order belongs to the past. That since September 14th, which was a Monday, that there's nothing like sit-at-home order on Mondays. I think this is actually a new chapter. The people of Anambra State, and indeed, the people of the Southeast are moving into a new chapter. Things, watch it, things will begin to improve in the most dramatic manner.
Well, we sincerely hope so.
All right, okay. We are hoping things will improve.
My word.
All right. We will try to hold you to your word, Mr. Adinuba. But in a bit of press it further, because at the moment you've mentioned the issue of IPOB and the fact that hopefully things would actually improve in times to come. But how about in terms of other areas? Because I'm not trying to be too critical of the Willie Obiano government, but somehow some will not rate him very, very high. And like I've said, he's left quite a lot of rights to be done by this incoming government. But at the moment, what's your state, especially when it comes to the issue of debts? Because there are reports out there that the state owes quite a lot of debt and might be something that the incoming governor-elect would actually inherit.
Please, I'm sorry, your information is completely wrong. The state with the lowest debts in Nigeria is Ebonyi, followed by Anambra State. Please, these figures I've given you are from the Debt Management Office. These are the facts. Sometimes I see people make references to comments by political opponents. These are not authoritative sources. Please. I repeat, our management of the economy has become exceptional. On August 31st, 2020, budgets funded by the Melinda and Bill Gates Foundation rated Anambra State and Rivers State, which is oil-rich, to have the best fiscal responsibility index in the whole country. On August 31st this year, exactly a year later, Ebonyi State joined Anambra and Rivers State as the states with the best fiscal responsibility index. So whatever reference I make is to an authoritative source. Whoever tells you that our management of the economy is not exceptional is only being funny. It's a politically motivated statement, not backed by facts and figures. The other time I was on Arise, I reminded Nigerians that Anambra has the lowest unemployment rate in the whole country. Our unemployment rate is 13.1%. The national average is 27.1%. If you double Anambra's figures, it will come to 26.2, still less than the national average. So, what is the basis for saying that we have
one of the biggest international airports in Africa to start borrowing a cup? That's what it is. We are about to complete the biggest international conference center in Africa. The seating capacity is 13,000. We will not borrow one cup. We are just about to deliver the most modern stadium in Nigeria. It's here in Africa. We have not borrowed one cup. There is a state that runs the economy. We sell multinationals like Shell, Mobil. We sell NDDC. We sell the LNG as well as well. We sell to big multinationals from the West or from Asia or anywhere else. Out here we are doing so well. And someone is telling you.
Mr. Adinuba, apologies to interrupt you. We have run out of time. Big congratulations of the win for the state, and we hope to speak to you again sometime soon.